Alright, back into it. We're gonna look for Tucker this episode here. Probably a few other things.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff.
Let's go see.
Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Tucker. Need some engineering. Engineering and hack. Definitely am not going to be able to get to hack, I don't believe. Yeah, that's not good. Engineering will get to 55 though if I level up.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right. I can do this.
Alright.
I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Attaboy. Nope, this isn't in the city here. Keep going. This isn't Fulbright. This is not it either.
It ain't right. How many good folks?
I don't have time for this.
Alright.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah, we felled it.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one.
Crazies.
If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. Shed the trappings of a materialistic life, Captain. You'll find your soul much less burdened.
Also, we're broke.
Yes. If we were meant to enjoy the things that glitter and shine, the universe would provide them.
Most of Halcyon isn't up Sulphur Creek.
I'd wager the opposite. The corporations are doomed. Only we have the truth at our backs, and we are better for it. Now, why have you come? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Yes.
We will make do, as we always have. Spreading the word of our movement is of paramount importance. Will you aid us in our cause? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. One of our... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. What? Sorry.
Right.
Long day.
My weapon loader. Yeah, it is. Let's fix that bad boy up. There we go. Did never check out this area over here last time.
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
See if she has work.
Lean? Get good at this. Sorry about earlier. Besides,
Right.
we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press. Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can. I was a long time ago, over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded. You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Alright. I don't know who Bronson is. Alright, well.
Ain't
Is that my
seen you
name?
before. You from one of the outer steads or what? You poor some bitch. I hear tell the dust storms get even worse out there. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, sister. I only heard the tale myself. I wasn't there, see? And no one here is too disposed towards telling it right now. Ms. Zora took a team into the ruins north of here, looking for supplies, I heard. But they ran into a sulfurin mantiqueen out from the wastes.
A queen? You're kidding.
That's the word, ma'am. After getting the survivors treated, she went to tell Mr. Graham what happened. Reckon that's her cussing in the distance. 2, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungals. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka. In charge? Huh. We're iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer. Every soul here knows to keep a weather eye out. Everyone's lost somebody to the wildlife. That didn't stop Miss Zora from picking a few souls and imposing a schedule. Be here then, leave there later. Downright un-icon... in-icon... Well, it ain't what we do. Take that on top of what happened on the Northern expedition. She and Graham are exchanging harsher words than usual. Afraid so. Now, I wasn't there, mind. I've just been helping Ms. Zora with triage. Ms. Zora took a team into the ruins north of here, looking for supplies, I heard. But they ran into a sulfurin mantiqueen out from the wastes.
A queen? You're kidding.
Get it. Queen.
Walking death, pinchers the size of your head, spits acid. Got that angry kind of hunger where it don't care what it's eating so long as it struggles all the way down?
Nasty manner of bug. One of the native beasts. Could bite off your damn head, and that's if you're lucky. When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work. Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan. Well, sure, it's on account of how we all work. No iconoclast makes another do as they say just because. You gotta convince them. That Graham and Zora argue all the time just says the process is working. Vigorous intellectual debate. You see?
Alright then. Still one person I'm missing to talk to. I don't think I'm gonna find him.
It ain't the red shirts, it's spacers too.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk.
Welcome
he
to the
is.
Emporium. I'm Bronson. Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipe's up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and Now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there. That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that. I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8. Up the hill.
So you my junk first. Eat. See if you useful one. Alright. Question is, how do we get up there?
Careful, you're wounded!
Almost died there. Alright. Feel like there's probably a better way of getting that done, but alright, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Go check this next area out here, Mr. Pickett.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us. That's how it's done, Captain.
Get him.
Lucky it didn't. Else it'd have been a hell of a lot tougher.
Agreed.
Mr. Pickett's dead.
The strong survive and the weak perish. Whoa, we are unstoppable.
Nice. Guess that's all there is behind here. that's where we gotta go now. And you gonna get killed. Alright, well. Pick that.
Oh, hey.
No. Just head in here.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider
But we
stopping
got
in.
lots of stuff to do in this town here.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Alright,
Time for
dog.
a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
The Black Thugs.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen
What a
someone so
mustache.
adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. Oh, I enjoy a good challenge. I'll get right to it then. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Oh my god.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Oh my god.
Hit me. I won't even hit back. Ow! What was that for? You're You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. I run my Sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Right. Nothing in there.
You seen Arthur today?
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even Scholar
I don't
need
think...
to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
It was his team running that drop? Puts things...
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Alright, whatever.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. One thing...
Hey, yep, I don't need insurance, so... Continuing on.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. I'll be sure to remember that, little bird. Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction. All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Man, this place is great.
Cleaner?
feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Right. I think I'm happy enough with my guns right now. I want to go 100 persuade. Keep doing that there. I think I'm gonna do the guaranteed critical, because that's just ridiculous. Oh. Just got a bunch of random armor here, okay.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. Ah, you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Captain warned us to take care around mid-morning. I thought... You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them. Wrapped it on...
We were just talking. Oh, she
Look
left
for the
her,
horns and you...
She left a bag on the ground. Alright, later, girl. Why do I think this is gonna get bad over here?
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Alright, well, he looked out. Guess we'll go back to Scylla some other time after we deal with these rats over here.
Can we talk?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
One big happy family. Let's roll. I don't like where this is going. These motherfuckers ain't sprats.
Watch out, Captain!
Oh my god, that's so loud. Didn't mean to steal that, but I don't think there is anyone here to recognize that.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am. Oh. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. And don't...
Okay, just a dickhead. Whatever.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Ooh.
Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm, and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes. Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. Hip. Wow. You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine.
Oh, what is that?
Pure and simple. Oh, you're Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin.
Whatever.
A shrewd decision.
Oh, did he just freaking sell something to me? What a dick.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door, you'll let my sprats out!
Whoa.
Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
Oh, dude, you don't want to threaten me like that.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Oh, drugs, drugs, drugs. This dude's got a freaking big ass sprat just chilling in here. Whatever, dude. Enjoy your shit. And have your fun.
Got the goods? They must have hightailed it out of town. Just my luck.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Don't do
every
drugs,
scheme
dog.
has its leaks to plug. But at this rate, I'll be ruined. What am I gonna do now? Great.
Amy.
And now I'm in the red.
Here we
Some
go.
scheme this turned out to be. No offense, but next time, I think I'll go with someone else.
Oh, free XP, free drugs. Talking about. Alright, let's do this little quest here. So I remember doing this last time.
Subtle work, Captain. Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to be quick about this.
Yeah. Ambushed into the secret hatch. Hello, girls.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway? Hiding from the marauders that hit us, obviously. Now your turn. That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. Yeah.
That turned out well.
I guess the Marauders noticed because they were waiting for us. Blew the bridge and took off with the goods. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Alright, I'll just take all this free shit in a minute, bud. Free stuff for days. Oh yeah, plasma launcher. That's a weapon. Oh, he's got one too. All right. Not really gonna stop and care about most of that.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I can feel my different outfit. It's very...
Does this make us complicit?
Easy kills. Man, this dude was sitting under all of these explosives. And through the front door, I say. Take all that, take all that, take all that.
Nice work! Hit! Love a good fight.
Oh yeah, blow it up. This, take all this, door. Alright, there should be a key card somewhere. There it is. Let's finish looting this place blind. Everything. Can't even pick that. Feels bad. Computer. Oh, the gloop gun, dog. Hell yeah. Right. Loop gun. Shoot, I need one, so I'll just stick it there. Oh, that's sick. Alright, that's the next place we'll go to. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bridge and we'll continue on from there. Back on the road. Just sell everything I got right now just because.
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Like that borderline offensive.
Try something else! tougher than I expected.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Alright, that's another named enemy down. Anti-Manta-Ray. That's cool. Take a look at it quick. Oh. It's kinda cool. I'll keep it out just in case I run into anything.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Mega Manta Queen. I wonder, is there's a way that you can you could skip that? No, it's not.
Nothing like a good tussle.
I might have to use this one. It's got 50 more damage than the other one does. It's bolt action though. Let me see the DPS. 163. Okay, never mind.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
I don't know. Not a fan of the gloop gun.
We are victorious.
Oh, is this the frickin'... This is the frickin' space station, or the broadcast station. I don't need to be there right now.
How many years do you think it took nature to shape
I'll take care of that.
you in the name of the law.
Alright, break your legs now. Time for you to get done.
Get past that arm. Everyone all right?
All the secret caches. Alright.
Not getting through. May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Boom. God, I love that power move right there. This goop gun's pretty whack.
That's the last of it.
Alright, just blow them all up.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
Come on, coming, Captain. Don't mess with us.
What's this area here? Okay, I can't fast travel back to this. We're gonna go finish Nyoko's mission. This is where I get to,
Here we go. I'm on it. Sometimes violence is the only way.
That's tough. No, I can't. Can't take those flaws. I need the dexterity in my character.
Wraps. Clear this.
Nice one,
And we're alive. Hayes was the best. Now, I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. I don't rightly know what happened. I should have tried to track them down back then. But soon after they left, Hayes and to... Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Now come on.
Alright, man, there's a lot of quests that I got right now. Information broker. That's off planet. That's done. That's what we gotta do now. Let's go to the lab. Let's do this little quick, hopefully quick quest. Man, enemies are getting tougher. I'm not gonna kill those guys over there. Kill them later. Looks like we gotta find the back way into here.
Here we go. unstoppable.
Secret lab access. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I just did right there, honestly. I was just mashing buttons. But, next time, we'll explore the secret laboratory here. Hopefully there's not a whole bunch to it, but hope you guys like this one as well.